Okay. What, to film and make the videos yourself and stuff? You're going to be filming yourself. You were thinking of getting one. Yeah. I mean, I personally, I like the idea of having the freedom of not having to wait for someone to come and do that for you. You kind of have your own device, in whatever form that will be, for recording, and you can just, if you get an idea at 2 o'clock in the morning, you just want to do some filming of an idea, you want to express something, you can do that. Your editor's going to be, or sorry, your film person's going to be fast asleep or somewhere else. So that's, you know, it's going to be slight delays in you know, creating your content in that regard. I really like the idea of having my own camera and stuff, and I can get on and do things and record, and you know, fortunately I can edit as well, so I can move a lot swifter in terms of you know, documenting and sharing. That's the only thing I would say. Time-wise, if you're doing other things and you just want to do it and hand it off to someone and then get on with other things, you can, you know, there's people do it that way as well, and that way by the time they come round to sharing stuff, they've got a backlog of stuff they can upload and share. So I mean, there's no right or wrong way to do it. I just personally, for me, I just like having the freedom to just do when I want to do, and I'm not waiting on another person. For most of the time I'm documenting myself, so it only requires me and a camera and whatever setup I want to have for that, whether it be indoors, outdoors, whatever, you know. So as well, if you have the finances to do that, then that's great, because then that frees up time for you to just record and have someone else, you know, edit and do all the rest of the stuff, and making it look nice and sound nice, all that kind of stuff, you know. Yeah, some people find that easier too, like filming and then narrating over that, you know, filming some nice scenery or whatever it might be, or you know, or themselves doing something else and have the voiceover on top of it, or the visual of them doing the thing they're talking about, and then having the narrative, you know, a separate audio over that, where it's just their voice talking about the thing they're doing. Maybe you could have someone follow you around and film you doing whatever's related to what you're talking about, and then at home you could just record your voice talking about what you're doing, and you could sit at a computer, watch what you filmed, and then talk as you're watching it, so that what you're saying goes with the imagery. Or you could do it the other way around. You could express what you want to express in terms of the thoughts and ideas that you have on the subject, record that, and then put footage to that. So you do it the other way around. You put the picture to the words rather than the words to the picture. You could work it either way. But you know that either one that you're creating is being created to go on top of what's already there. So you're following either way, whether you're doing it one way or the other, whether you're recording the visual to the already recorded voice, or the already recorded voice, you're putting a visual to that. You already have a guideline, if that makes sense. You're following a guideline. So either way, when you're finished, you're going to have a rounded product. You're going to have something that flows. You can layer it that way as well. It would just be a second set of audio that will go above your voice. You'll have your voice recorded separately. You'd have some music, you know, of your choice, whatever that is you want to put that you can use, and you'll have the visual. They will layer on top of each other. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're going to have someone take care of putting that all together for you, it's going to free up a lot of time for you just to record your audio. You can be anywhere and have an idea on it, and you can always put the parts together as well. It doesn't always have to be recorded in one go, the audio. You can record a part, you know, one part of it, and then you can say you want to expand on it and then go into it more, and then you could piece it. The person who's editing it for you will follow your direction and how you want to put those pieces together, you know, along with the music and along with the visual. You could even film the visuals yourself if you wanted to start out having a go at it yourself. You could even film the visuals yourself of whatever it is relating to what you're talking about, and then record the audio separately, and then you'd have everything. And then if you wanted to, you know, maybe play around with some editing on a basic software, or give it to someone else to do who knows what they're doing. Either way, you know, you can't really lose. You can't really, you know, it's a win-win really, because the end aim is to have to create the content, you know, and have it there. So you will be able to squeeze out everything of getting the quality out of what you want to express in terms of what you want to say, and you'll be focusing on that. Yeah, what phone do you have? I mean, phones now, you know, they're equally good at, you know, recording audio as well as taking pictures and videos, some of the latest smartphones. So I mean, I'm sure you'd be fine recording audio on your phone. Audio would probably be the clearest to get because they're designed for audio more than the other things. You know, phones are designed for good sound. Even better, if you're going to buy a clip-on microphone, you're going to get even better sound again. You're going to get even more clearer sound than if you were just recording on a audio app on your phone. You're probably going to get great audio that way. Samsung Edge, yeah, that's a recent model of phone. I'm sure Samsung have done well with their audio capabilities on there. You have a clip-on lapel mic, for example, you're definitely going to get great sound because it's going to be right more or less near your mouth, you know. And you know, whether you're walking or you're sitting, you know, obviously the quieter your background is, you know, you're off to the races. I think even outside with a lapel mic you get great sound anyway. You know, it's picking up the nearest thing to it, which will be your voice. I personally really enjoy it myself. I mean, I can't really speak for other people, but for me, it's, I mean, I'm a poet first, and you know, so I'm used to putting words together. And photography is another thing I'm very much into as well. So for me, it's very much a similar thing of putting images together. For me, it's like it's poetry in motion to me. So it's the same kind of thing. I'm getting to tell a story through visuals as opposed to words, and often both at the same time. So I really enjoy the process of that because I get to tell the story how I want to tell the story through the imagery, you know. So I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the process.